Simple 7 a.m. wake-up call at the Ritz-Carlton Palm Beach in Florida. The phone rang sharply at 7 a.m. as you would expect, and Ken picked up the receiver expecting to hear, "Good morning, it's time to wake at 7." But he didn't hear that. He heard something quite different. This is Ken's wake-up call at 7 a.m. "Good morning, Mr. Blanchard. This is Rita. It's a beautiful, balmy 76 degrees here at 7 a.m. The high is going to be 87. It is a glorious day today. Mr. Blanchard, I've checked the itinerary and see that you're leaving us and heading off to New York City. We are so sad, but Mr. Blanchard, I've checked the weather in New York City. The high is only going to be 41 degrees. Would you consider staying a couple extra days with us, sir?" That's a wake-up call. And Ken yelled back in the receiver, "Who is this?" "Well, this is Rita." "Well, Rita, I know that's your name. Do you do this for the hotel?" Catch the response. "No, sir. I'm in housekeeping, and I'm a maid. We volunteer to do this. We don't think anyone should be awakened by a recording. I hope we did a wonderful job, sir. And again, Mr. Blanchard, have a wonderful day." And she hung up. The Ritz-Carlton, unparalleled service, drives leadership from the top all the way to the bottom where people say, "No, we're going to wake someone differently than our competition." I was working at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. I walked in the door. I said, "This is a competitor to the Ritz. This is a high-end amenity hotel. These people compete against them. They have to." That night, before going to bed, I set for myself the next morning a 7 a.m. wake-up call. I wanted to see how they're going to compete against the Ritz-Carlton. As a matter of fact, I was so excited for my call, I woke up early for it. I did. I was up doing push-ups, sit-ups, reading the newspaper, waiting for my phone to call. And it rang sharply at 7, which I expected. And I pounced on the receiver and put it to my ear, and I got a recording. And they're trying to compete. Rhetorical question is, how are the phones answered in your offices? A bigger question is, what differentiates you so you end up, or someone like myself, is a two-legged walking billboard for your organization? Ken Blanchard said he bounced out of bed, threw the sheets off of himself, squared his feet and shoulders to the day. He said at that moment, he felt inspired by a 7 a.m. wake-up call from a housekeeper at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Leaders, go inspire people. Inspire them with your integrity, your hard work, your joy for life, your ability to coach them, your sense of humor. It doesn't take much. Great job. Way to go. Yes, we can. Fantastic work. That's a fantastic idea. We couldn't do it without you. It doesn't take much. I don't know how often you meet with your teams, but in college and the NFL, I held on average about 65 meetings a day. My meetings were always attended by 10 guys. I always had 20 seconds to hold the meeting. In my meeting, I gave a strategy, had to inspire them that we could pull it off. And all the while, about 60 to 80,000 people talked during my meetings. It was always noisy. It's called a huddle. It meant from all different backgrounds and colors and sizes and beliefs and shapes, all different histories. But we all came together. And what did they do? Those 10 sets of eyes looked at me and said, "Lead us and inspire us. That's all we need."